Hey, so as most people know, I work at Pizza Hut, and I'm going to talk about the kind of people who don't tip me, because a lot of people, for some reason, want to hear me talk about my crappy job. Um, and a lot of people tell me I shouldn't expect a tip because you don't have to tip me. But here's the thing, I make less than minimum wage. I have to pay for all my own gas. I go through a lot of tires, a lot of miles goes on my car. I have to change the oil all the time. So yeah, you don't have to tip me, but I know where you live. I have your name and your phone number. I could get so many boxes sent to your house, but I'm not going to. But, if you're going to order pizza and you can't afford to tip, don't order pizza because pizza is expensive. So, the kind of people who don't tip me, number one is Tumblr girls. And yes, I do really mean Tumblr girls. And I can always tell it's them because they always have their hair piled up on the top of their head in a bun, like this. Sorry, I'm getting it? Okay. Like in a bun like this. And they're normally wearing something floral, like a floral shirt or something, and high-waisted shorts. And it's pretty obvious that they're Tumblr girls. And a lot of time, I'll look in their house, and on their laptop or their PC or something, I'll be able to see the screen, and there'll be Tumblr pulled up on it. So it's a good chance that they've been talking about how much they love pizza, reblogging stuff about pizza, and they're going to order pizza, and then I'm going to give them the pizza, and they're going to take pictures of it and put it on their blog, and it's going to be so great, and they're going to get so many followers. But what always happens is they're stingy. So a lot of times they'll pay with credit card, and they'll leave the tip blank, or they'll pull out the jar of change, and they'll count out every last penny so they don't have to give me shit. The other people that do it is the dirty old men. And by dirty old men, I mean really dirty old men. So normally, they won't be wearing a shirt. They'll answer the door in either whitey tighties or boxers. Sometimes they won't be wearing anything at all, and I have dealt with that a couple times. Or they will just be hanging out of their underwear, and they aren't aware of it. But I am aware of it because I can see it. And I do not want to look at it because that is freaking gross. Penises are gross, especially on old people. So what'll happen is, I can't be like, sir, you're hanging out of your underwear. Because if they call and say I was like looking at their junk, I'm going to get fired. So what'll happen is I'm like trying not to look while we're dealing with the money. So they're normally people that count out change too, so they'll be counting out the change, and I'll just be like this. I don't want to look. And then I'll just hand them the pizza, and I'll get the hell out of there as fast as I can. And then there is children. Children are awful about this. I don't understand why children are buying pizza. Like, sometimes it's children actually buying pizza with their own money. I understand kids don't have that much money, but you'd think the parents would give me something, but whatever. But what normally happens is the parents will give their kids money, because sometimes the parents know they don't have money to tip, and they don't want to face me and know that I'm judging them, because I am judging them. But, so they'll hide in the back of the house, and they'll send the kid out to get the pizza and pay for it. Or what will happen is the kid will want to be the big kid, like, I can pay for the pizza, mommy. So they'll take the money, and the parents will put in money for the tip. While the parents aren't around, they'll ask me for the change back, and they'll put it in their pocket. And I've seen that so many times, and I've seen parents catch their kids doing that and flip out on the kids and make them give me the money back, which I enjoy. But yeah, I know when kids are doing that because I can tell by their faces that they're not supposed to be doing that. Their eyes will kind of dart around, they'll look down or something. So yeah, they're stealing money from you, so if you're going to let your kid pay for pizza, keep a fucking eye on them. And then there is the last people. And I hope this doesn't hurt anyone's feeling, but it's fat people. Not like a little chubby people, like so fat they can't move people. There is one lady I deliver to who is immobile, as in she is in the back of an apartment on a mattress, and she doesn't wear clothes, she just has a blanket thrown over her because she's too big to wear clothes. And her kids come and take care of her, and she orders a lot. And she'll just sit in the back of the apartment and be like, how much is it? Because she can't get up, and her kids pay for it and bring it to her. But she never tips me. There is also this lady who orders once a week, and she always orders $70 worth of pizza, and she has never tipped me, and she always pays credit card so she doesn't have to give me a cent. And then there is the last guy who I deliver to, the fat guy. Oh, sorry, I'm itchy. I'm not picking my nose, I'm itchy. Okay. So this guy I deliver to every single day. He orders twice a day, every day. He normally orders at least 1 2-liter Pepsi. Sometimes he gets 2, but normally 1. He'll get a large pizza with the shitload of toppings and stuffed crust. Or he will get 2 full-size sandwiches with 2 full servings of fries. I will deliver to this guy, and he never tips me. His couch is right next to the door, and by the time he gets to the door, he sounds like he's gonna die because he's so winded. And that guy has never tipped me. I mean, I understand that, this guy probably doesn't have a job because he's so fat he can barely move. But you don't need to order pizza. Why don't you get a salad? We sell salads. But, whatever. I understand people can't tip, but this is how I make money. And a lot of times I lose money because people suck. There have been times where I've worked 9-hour shifts and made $8. So if you order pizza, don't be a Tumblr girl. Tip me.